Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. If you like puzzles or if you'd like to see me struggle to solve one and have a laugh at my expense, then you're at the right address, so please like and subscribe. Today I'm going to be trying my hand at Morse number 1 by fractalminding. If you'd like to give it a go, there'll be a link in the description below. If you do, please let me know how you fared and what you thought of it. Alright, let's read the rules. Normal Sudoku rules apply. 1 to 9 in every row, column, and 3x3 box. Each row contains a Morse code. Decode it and enter the results in the first cell of the row. Pink dots contain only even digits. Green dots contain only odd digits. Pink Renban lines contain non-repeating consecutive numbers in any order. And adjacent digits on a green whispers line must differ by 5 or more. Okay. So, I don't know how surprising it is, but the only thing I can spell in Morse is SOS, and that's only because of a very old Spider-Man comic, where a taxi driver was using its taxi light to signal SOS in Morse code, which is I'd be quite surprised to know how well that would work in real life. Yeah, I guess if you serve in the military, I have no idea who still learns Morse code, but I don't know many. So I'll be using a cheat sheet, which I'll put somewhere on the screen. In any case, the first one is 4 dots and a dash, or what they called as well dits and das or something. Anyway, so 4 dots and a dash. What is that? That's the number 4. Now we've learned something. I've learned something at least. That's 4. Right, and now we have 4 dashes and 1 dot. That's the number 9. 1 dash, 4 dots. That's 6. 2 dots, 3 dashes. That's 2. 1 dot, 4 dashes is 1. And then 3 dots, 2 dashes is 3. 2 dashes, 3 dots is 7. And 5 dots is 5. Oh, that's an easy one. Then 3 dashes, 2 dots, which is the number 8. Is that correct? It is correct. Well, I'm not gonna say we're off because these were just given. We just had. I guess it's a lot more interesting if you could remember that from your head, but off your top of your head, I mean. But well, this works too. All right. So now let's continue. What did we have? The pink dots were even digits. Green dots contain odd digits. Pink Renban lines contain non-repeating consecutive numbers in any row order. Alright, so if this is 9, this would be 8. And if this is 7, this is an 8 or a 6. We can't have 8 anymore, so this is a 6. Right. Green lines are German whispers, so they must differ by 5 or more. 6 can only be followed by 1 on a German whispers, because the other way would be 11, and that's not allowed. And 8 could be 1, 2, or 3. 1 is already used, so this is 2 or 3. Okay, so far so good. And then we did the easy part. Okay, so this was odd, right? No, this was even. Yeah, this was even. Alright. So we have 2 left, which should be 2 and 4, because we've already used 6 and 8. Which resolves them, because we already got the 4 and the 2. So this is 4, this is 2. Okay. Maybe pencil mark the rest. for ease of visualization. Okay, what else? All right, this one is odd. We've already got 1 here and 3, so it's 5, 7 or 9. Okay, that's not very helpful. Okay, so all of these are 5, 7 and or 9 in any case. Oh, this becomes a 3 because we've used the 2. So yeah, 5, 7 or 9. This can't be 5, so it's 7 or 9. This is 5, 7 or 9. Right. These are consecutive, so this is 4, 6 or 8. Correct? Think so. Right. So yeah, that's not very interesting yet, is it? But we've got 3 odd here and we need 1 here, so it's 1 of each still here. That's not very useful. What about here? What about here? This is not 8 anymore, so we've got 2 even here that are required, right? Because on a consecutive, one of them has to be even and the other has to be odd. It's not a not rocket surgery. Right, so we get 2, 3, 4 even. Of course, not particularly these 2, any here, but in any case, we've got 4 even. So those are 2 are odd. So this is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 3. We can't have 5 on a German Whispers line. 7 or 9, but 9 is not possible because we've already used it. So what does that mean? Well, we can't have 5 on a German Whispers, in case you're new, because there is nothing to put next to it. It's either 0 or 10, and both are not valid numbers in Sudoku, at least in this Sudoku. Alright, so 1 and 3 are not possible here because the difference is 2. 3 and 7, difference is 4, not enough, so this is 1 and 7. Okay. So we still have the 3 and the 5. Okay, that doesn't help very much. The 3 can be 2, 4 with next to the 2 and the 4, and the 5 can be next to the 4 and the 6, so that's not right. Next, here we have 3. Do we know anything that we can say about this? Well, there's a 5 here, right? Because we can't put the 5 on the German Whisper, so here there is a 5, and if there is a 5, it needs to be next to a 4 or a 6. Can't have a 4, so it's a 5, 6. Okay. So what do we still have here? We have missing the 1, 7, 8, and 9, right? And 3, luckily. Alright, so this is 1 or 3. Because, no, not necessarily. Well, yeah, it is. Because we do need 1 here too. So if this was, say, 8 and then we have 1 and 3, we'll end up with a 7 and 9. You can't put them here. So this is 1 or 3. Okay, if it's 1 or 3, well, it can still be anything, right? It can't be 7. It can't be 7. Why can't it be 7? It can, because this could be 1. Right, so the only thing we know is that the 3 can't be next to the 7, which is self-evident. Right, so nothing else, well, intelligent in any case, to say about this. What about here? not, well, we need 5 in row 6. It can't be in any of those. It can't be here, so this is 5. Which means that this isn't 5 anymore, and this isn't 4. And if there's no 5 here, there's definitely no 5 here. We need a 5 in one of those. So these are 4, 5, or 6. Okay. Okay. What's next? We need the 5 somewhere here. It's not very useful. Okay. Here we have a 5 already. What about here? Where's the 5? It can't be here, that's for sure, but it can be in any of those. Okay. Right, so maybe I have to look at something else. What's next? What is next? Well, there's no 6 here. Maybe pencil mark properly is next. There's no 6 here either. Okay. Yeah, what's next? Well, maybe pencil mark more. So those are from 7, 8, or 9. Does that help? In box 4, for instance. Oh, this isn't 2 or 4 either. It's good to... Oh yeah, it does help now. 6, 8, so this can't be 8. 7 or 9. Okay, moderately it helps. This isn't 6 or 8 either. This can't be 7, so it's much easier than what I was doing. Okay, it doesn't resolve anything else, but still. What are these? Well, 1, 2, or 4. Does that matter? Can this be 4? It can, because this can be 9 still. And here? Well, the 5 is still feasible, because this can still be 4. Okay, what about the 2? Is the 2 feasible? Yeah, 1. 1 still works. Okay. Right, what about this? What are we still missing? 3, 5, or 7. Which are all odd, just to make it interesting. Okay, and if this is 3, 5, or 7, what is this? Well, it's 2, 4, 6, or 8. 8 is not possible, so it's 2, 4, or 6. Okay. Not sure if that helped. Not sure if that helped. Okay, what can this one be now? Well, it has to be the highs. So it's 8 or 9. And this is again 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay. Yeah. Do we know anything about the other one here? Well, it's 9, isn't it? Well, not necessarily. Well, I mean, it is. Because if this is 9, then no. Then this would be 5. Is it? No, I'm confusing myself, because you can have the 8 here. Okay, but if it's 8, then the 9 has to be somewhere here. That's the only... Okay, if this is 8, these are 2, 4. So this becomes 1, 2, 4. This becomes 1 and 3. It works. Okay, it does work. Right, let's look somewhere else. Those are 1, 3, 5. Well, not 5. 7 or 9. 9 is not possible. Okay. So what do we know now? Not much, do we? Still. Still. Well, there is an odd here somewhere. So that's 3 in total. That's not useful. 3 in total. Yeah. 3 in total. Then that could be the 5. Okay. 4. So one of those has to be odd. That's what we know. Does that still work with the... Yeah, it works, because this would be 3 with the 8. Okay. Hmm. 1, 3 or 9. No, 7 is as well, not 3. 1, 7 or 9. Right. So what's still missing? Well, where's 3 here? Well, it could be here still. Okay. How is this going to work? I can't have the 6 here, so one of those is a 6, okay? But we can have 9 and 8 still. Do we need both of them though, don't we? We need both of them, because we have 2, and each line needs at least one from 6, 7, 8 and 9. So 7 is already used. 6 we can't have because 6 needs 1 next to it. So one is gonna have the 8 and the other is gonna have the 9. Obligatory. So this can't be 8 anymore. This is 6. Alright. This becomes an 8. And this is not an 8. And that's it. Alright, and what do we have here? Well, here we can still have 6, 7 and 8. Can we? Well, yeah, 6 and 7 we can have here, for instance, with 1. And 9 could be next to 2 or 4. Okay, can those be from the low digits? Yeah, why couldn't they? There's only 3 gone. Okay, not useful. Not useful. So what do we still have? We have here 2 and 3 and 8 and 9. And they both work with eddy variation. Yeah. Okay. So we have 4 here somewhere. That's interesting. Right? Because we can't have, there's no 4 here. Wow, we can see that from those 4. So there is a 4 here, but 4 can only be on the side with a 9 in the middle. So one of those is a 4 and this is a 9. Oh, this isn't a 4 anymore. It's good to pencil mark correctly. Okay, so these aren't 9 anymore, so this has to be the 9. This isn't 9 anymore either, so this is a 9, which was already done, I think, but okay. Right. So these are now 1 or 2 as well, right? Right. So what's next? What is next? Well, we can't have the 3 here anymore, so 3 is either here or here. Does that matter? A 3 can't be next to the 7. Oh, this is a 7. That's the only one missing. It's as easy as that. So this is a 1, this is 3, this is 8. Okay. What does that mean for this? There's a 2 and, well, it can't be a 6 anymore in here because you can't have the 1. Okay, so now we know that there's a 1 here. This is the 2 and those are 1 and 4. And here we have a 6 and 7. That doesn't work. A 6 and a 7 does not work. So what did I do wrong? Yeah, I did wrong by saying I said that we can't put the 6 here, and it has to be here, and then I put a 2. Don't ask me. Okay, so this is a 2 and a 7, which works. Right, and then this is not a 6. This is not a 1. It's not enough, is it? This can't be an 8 anymore, or yeah, it can't be an 8. So there's a 8 here. Well, both of them still work, unfortunately. Right. This isn't a 7. And this is a 9. This is not a 9. Right, so what are we missing here? Well, this isn't 1, so this is 4. This is 1. This isn't 4 anymore. So that takes care of all of the even. We have got a triplet here, so this has to be the 3. There's no 3 here anymore. Right. And we even have a better than that. We have a 2-8 couple here. Right? A pair of 2 8s. Did I get that right? Or did I delete one by mistake? No, I think it's correct. Right, so this is 6 and we're missing a 5. Right, so this isn't a 5 anymore. Okay, and then what is this? So it's a 3 and that's it, right? It's the only thing that fits. So already 1 is gone, 3 is what we said, 5, 7 and 9. So this is a 3. So this is not a 3. Fair. So what can we still have here? But 2 we can't have because of 1 and 3 are already gone. 4 we can't have because 3 and 5 are gone. 6 we can't have because of 7 and 5. 7 we can't use. So this is an 8, 9. It's the only one that works, which means that this is a 2 and that's an 8. This becomes a 4, 6, but we've already got a 6 in row 3, so this is 4, this is 6. Right. This becomes an 8 by Sudoku, and here we have 5, 7 or 9, right? Here as well. Okay, and what is this? It's as well from 2, 4, 3 and 5. That's not going to be useful, is it? Not particularly, no. Right. So what are these? They're from 1, 3, 7 or 9. Oh no, not 9, because we forgot this 8, 9 pair here. So what is this? It's the missing digit, which is 6, right? Yeah. It is 6. Okay, this becomes a 9. This is not an 8 in any case. If that's a 9, then this isn't a 9, and this will have to be a 9. And this is resolved as well for God knows how long. Okay, what else? What else? This should be resolved by now, right? A sip of tea. This should be resolved. What am I missing anything here? What's no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Not really. You can start pencil marking maybe, because what can this one be? It can be a 1 or a 5, but that's it. But this one is a 1, so this becomes a 5, right? Yeah. This is not a 5 anymore. It's from 2 or 3. What about here? What about here? What can this be? Can it still be a 1? Yes. Can it be 2? Yes. Well, it can't be a 3. It can be a 5. Okay. And here, what are we still missing? Well, everything, right? That's not gonna help. Right, let's see if this is easier. Or maybe just resolve the things that are completely resolved first. It's always nice, right? Did we get all the 8s now? I think we did. What are we still missing in row 8? A 4? Yep. Yeah. Okay. And then so this can't be 1 anymore. Does that mean that this is the only place where we can have a 1 in row 4, in column 4? Yep, it is. This is a 1, right? This isn't 1 either. This is a 4, and if this is a 4, this becomes a 5. These then aren't 5 at all. This is 1. This is not a 1. So this is the 1 here. Right. Right. And then this becomes a 4, 5. This becomes a 7. This becomes a 2. Yeah. And then what are we missing here? A 4 and a 5. Yeah, that works thankfully. So this is a 5. This is a 4. Not a 4. This becomes the 4 in row 7. And this becomes a 2. This becomes a 7. This becomes a 2. and this becomes a 3. What are we still missing in box 9? We're missing a 2 and we're missing a 7, and that is resolved. So, and the last 2 digits are 6 and 7, which works thankfully, and here they are. Alright, moment of truth. Yay! It is nice. It's maybe the biggest challenge in there is to actually resolve the Morse code. So if you have to rely on your memory of Morse code to solve the start, then well, good on you. But otherwise, it's really nice how it flowed after that. That's a good combination as well of the dots and dashes to make the Morse code, but as well to use them in the puzzle. I enjoyed it. I hope that you did too. If you did, please like and subscribe and maybe share, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.